Any opportunity to give you a hard time, I'm gonna do it.
And I'm not allowed to flip you off. How's that fair?
It's disrespectful. You don't see me just wham, bam, thank you. Ma'am. This is Brew, Reviews, and News. I'm Juan.
I'm Sammy R.
Today we are doing a stout episode. From Snake Lake Brewing, I got the Ice Cutter Vanilla Latte Stout. From Redhart Brewing, I have a Coffee Milk Stout.
I have the Headbangers Breakfast by New Level, which is aggressive. It's a 9% beer. And then I have the I Saw Mommy Drinking Pastry Stout. Yeah, I Saw Mommy Drinking Pastry Stout by Outcast Brewing.
Mommy, that who's like, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I know where the name came from.
There we go, Snake Lake.
She's sweet.
She is sweet, but that is a vanilla latte.
Yeah.
That is like a
Starbucks beer.
vanilla latte to a T. And the vanilla really kicks in the aftertaste.
Yeah, like that's all that's left kind of on your palate.
Yeah, you just...
Vanilla. Once you've had a couple sips though, you do get the like kind of coffee aftertaste to it too though.
Yeah.
Like this would give you coffee breath.
Oh, for sure. You can't go on a first date,
And
drink this all night, and then expect to kiss her goodnight and have her call you in the morning.
No. Coffee breath for sure.
Shallow is definitely what I'm going for.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty shallow.
Like if I drink this beer, gives me coffee breath, I kiss you goodnight. Not you, but like hypothetically on a date. And then they don't call me because I got coffee breath when we kissed. That's not cool. That can't be a deal breaker.
It definitely can. I give it 8.5 failed dates out of 10.
Failed dates. I give it 9 failed dates out of 10, and that's just like my monthly quota. We get 1 out of 10. That's not bad. 10%. Here we go.
That's more coffee than the last one.
Yeah, but you get the milk finish this time instead of vanilla.
Yeah, it's nice. It tastes like morning coffee.
You get like a creamy aftertaste.
Yeah, it's super smooth again. And light again. That's the difference between stout and porters. I figured it out.
Hello. Can we like hashtag creamy aftertaste?
No.
Okay. Heavy coffee taste there. Mm-hmm. It's got the coffee bitterness. Mm-hmm. There's definitely coffee bean.
But in like a nice way.
I like it. It's not
I really like it.
bad coffee.
It's good for coffee drinkers. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't like coffee, please don't drink either of those beers.
Right. If you want to go camping and you need something to drink when you're eating hash browns at breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why drink coffee when you can drink beer? I'm gonna give that beer 7.5. No, that's an 8.5. That's a good beer. I'm gonna give that an 8.5 camping coffee beans out of 10. I just want to see Ben find a image for that.
That's all that I was.
Camping coffee beans, Ben. You think you're good? Editor Ben, you think you're good?
He'll find it or he'll make it.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, good gracious. Yeah, I will give it an 8 out of 10. Strong beer.
It's good beer. Today's headline is One Armed Man applauses community for all their support. Somebody printed that.
I hate to tell you this,
That ended
but
up
you know
on a news
there's
article.
prosthetic limbs, right?
Did he have one?
Maybe that's what the community was supporting.
Can he clap with a prosthetic limb?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, well, this is why these news articles need more context.
You don't read them before you say them.
That's the rule. Do you think he had one though? Because I Google crazy news headlines and it just said one armed man applauses community.
This one's gonna be controversial. Somebody's gonna be mad at us for this.
Somebody is not gonna like this.
Editor Ben here. I have one leg, and applauses isn't a word.
Headbangers Breakfast. I'm a little bit afraid of this beer. 9%. It's thick too when I was pouring it. Like thick with 3 C's.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's different.
That's thick. You were absolutely correct when
Yeah,
you said thick.
It's thick.
Thick.
It also has 50 IBU.
Yeah, there's hops in there for sure.
It's surprising. You don't really find like a hoppy stout often.
There's like
But it's not like bitter hoppy either.
There's an aggressive amount of hops in that for sure.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you the same like bitter aftertaste that you get from a lot of hoppy beers.
It's an odd stout.
It's very different. Like you have to, I feel like this is one of those beers that everybody kind of has to try to understand.
When I say odd, I don't mean it's bad.
No, it's different.
It's different.
Well, because a lot of the times it's the same thing like stouts and porters. Everyone's like coffee, vanilla, chocolate.
Right, like that's kind of your go-to.
That's it, and this isn't any of that.
They just decided to throw in IPA flavors in there.
Oh, there is coffee in it.
Well, there has to be some.
Oh, and maple.
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 Ooh, I gotta go back in and see if I can taste the maple. Taste the maple. It's like Skittles, but like for Canadians. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're using as a sweetener is maple sugar.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm gonna give that.
Ironically, I don't think this is a breakfast beer. Too aggressive
No,
for me.
not a breakfast beer. You don't want to be passed out by 11 playing ultimate frisbee while you're camping.
Maybe the joke is that headbangers go to bed really late and wake up really late. So like, it would be a breakfast beer if I got up at 2 p.m.
9 Metallica covering a Lizzo song out of 10.
Has that happened?
It hasn't, but it should. Get
That
it?
would be
'Cause
intriguing.
Headbanger/thick.
Just gonna call up.
took a DNA test.
It is a solid 9 out of 10.
Yeah, good for you, new level.
Yeah,
Good for you.
big fan. I saw Mommy Kissing Pastry Stout by Outcast Brewing, right?
Oh, what is
Oh,
that?
she's sweet.
Taste?
I don't know. It tastes like cereal.
What is that? Coconut and raspberry. And it's
Yeah.
a pastry stout.
It tastes like those cookies that have the like raspberry jam in them.
The raspberry is what hit me.
I couldn't place it because that's not a flavor that I would be used to having in a stout. I was thinking sugar cookie pastry,
Yeah,
not
that
like
didn't commute.
raspberry jam cookie pastry.
You taste that raspberry for sure. Now that I'm not shocked by it, I like it.
Yeah, it was just very hard to go from the beer that we just had to this.
You ever have one of those raspberry puff pastries that make a mess and it's got a little bit of cream in them?
Yeah.
Raspberry filling? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
10 out of 10. That's what it tastes like. If you like a sweeter beer, and you're not somebody who typically fucks with dark beers, and they said we're just gonna put a puff pastry in your beer.
In a beer.
Enjoy.
And it's light on the palate too. Like it's not heavy like the last beer was.
Yeah, last beer was thick.
Yeah.
This beer, not thick.
Well, and I think there's just like, I know personally, I always assume that like a dark beer is gonna be heavy and this isn't. It's very refreshing.
The more I drink this, the more I appreciate the raspberry in it.
I really like it. I think it gives like a really nice finishing note.
Yeah, that really threw me off, and I was like, ugh. But then I was
Yeah,
like,
it was very shocking.
okay, this is what it is. I know.
Especially based on the lineup that we've had that have all had coffee notes in them.
Yeah,
To go to something
vanilla
that's
latte,
so much lighter.
coffee milk.
9.5 Pop-Tarts out of 10.
Oh, it is a Pop-Tart. Nice, respect. They, I think, really captured something that is very unique for a stout.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be very welcoming to people who don't gravitate to stouts.
Yeah.
And for that, I respect that. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Well played, Outcast.
Yeah, it's really good.
But another good lineup. We had the hoity-toity espresso coffee. We had the everyday coffee. We had the let's go stout. And then we had something that was completely out of left field, but still very, very good.
Super solid lineup.
I like it.
Are
And
these all
I had
Alberta
taste-
beers too?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Snake Lake is Sylvan Lake. Redhart is Red Deer. New Level is Calgary. And Outcast is Calgary.
Heck yeah. Really, really solid lineup.
Yeah. It's
I
good
feel like
beers.
Alberta's producing just phenomenal beers right now.
My name's Juan, and ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh, so clean.
I'm Sammy R, and I will never ever finish the sing-alongs.
So fresh and so clean. Drink up, beaches. Shake it
Yeah.
like a Polaroid picture. I'm
Like
not
it's
gonna
just-
shake it. I'm not gonna shake it.
It's so catchy. You'll shake it eventually. We just have to finish these beers.